Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Scarlet Hollow, where we're on the lookout for clues in regards to what's going on in this town. Something's going on in the forest. There's a lack of animals. Animals are being mutated. There's something going on in the mines. Whether it connects directly to one of the legends of the mines or not is hard to tell. But I feel it is important to talk to Tabitha. My goal with talking to Tabitha specifically is talk to her specifically about Wayne. Because Wayne seems to be a problem that she might know about. I could say maybe I'm visiting to say hi to her. Let's try our best. I'm going to find Tabitha. I need to talk to her about this stuff. Good luck, I've got my eyes peeled. For Tabitha? Like, now you've got nothing to do. You make your way to the trailer in the middle of the camp. I'm gonna hang up, actually. I think Tabitha owes that much. And I could always tell Stella and Kanika what I'm doing afterwards. Hey guys, I'm gonna hang up real quick. I don't want Tabitha to think I'm spying on her. You disconnect from the call before opening the door. You enter Tabitha's trailer and find her sitting at her desk, her head buried in her hands. What are you doing here? Who is Wayne? He keeps following me. See? Makes sense for me to talk to Tabitha about that. Tabitha sighs. Also, that is a lot of dead flies in her cabin, and she likes the peanut butter enough. But not enough to really care about hounding all of the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I don't know who you think has been following you, but it's not him. If you're going around asking questions about Sam Wayne, you're probably going to hear some rumors. Sam was friendly with me. He even came around to the estate a few times, and a lot of the workers here just can't seem to get over it. Okay, so I was correct that Wayne may have been in a relationship with Tabitha. He disappeared, and despite what a lot of people seem to be insinuating, I don't know what happened to him. I don't even know if he's alive. Whatever, it's fine. I know it's easy to blame the mean boss for that sort of thing. But I digress. If someone's following you, you should just stay at the estate where it's safe. That is actually good advice. Will I take it? Probably not. Funny, he told me the same thing a minute ago, that I should just stay at the estate, where it's safe. I have no idea what to make of that. Neither do I. Those are words ripped right out of my mouth. Look, if it'll make you feel better, I can ask some of my men about him. I doubt much will come of it, though. Not many employees want to get caught tattling to their boss. Huh. Should we ask her about the ditchlings and the potential mine collapse? There are monsters in the woods, Tabitha. I know it's hard to take this seriously, but we caught them on camera. They're supposedly a portent of doom for the town. I'm not asking you to believe me, but I'm asking you to take me seriously. Look, I don't know anything about monsters in the woods, but if there's some kind of doom coming from this town, it'll be because I'm not able to do my job. Coal is a tough industry, Malice, as I'm sure you know. The seams in these hills aren't exactly untapped either. This mine has been operating for almost 200 years. It'll run dry at some point, maybe even in my lifetime, but I'll do whatever I have to if it means this place lasts just a little longer. Over 100 people work for me, and for each of those people, this is it. This is the best job they're ever going to get. Oof. Wow. I don't like doing layoffs. I don't like doing cuts. I don't like seeing my childhood home crumble around me. But every day I get up and do what needs to be done to save this town from ruin. Not that I believe anything when it comes to Stella and monsters, but who cares if you two saw a harbinger of doom? I see that every day. I'm gonna leave it at that. Also, it's nice to actually get to know Tabitha a little bit more. You leave it at that. Look, I'm kind of swamped right now. I was actually getting ready for a big meeting when you walked in, but if you want, you can just wait here for an hour or so and I can swing back when I'm done and pick you up. Just don't go around bothering my men. Don't move a muscle. Don't so much as make eye contact with them. They're supposed to be working. I'll see you then. I wasn't planning to stick around. If you see this girl, tell her to leave. And her little brown dog, too. Very nice. Multiple pictures of her. Like, if I'm gonna be banned from a store or from anywhere, it needs to have, like, really, really friendly-looking pictures of me and my dog. As soon as she's gone, you place Kanika's earbuds back in your ears and redial the group. Hey, is everything good? Huh, is she hiding something? Maybe. She is what would she be hiding? She's hiding the reasons for why she's had it to make, to cut costs. Like, she says that the coal mine, might run dry, but that doesn't explain why she's firing people now. Let's meet back up. Tabitha was actually really helpful. Let's meet back up. Really? That's incredibly surprising. No use sticking around here. As you leave Tabitha's office, you take a moment to get your bearings, only to be interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What is she doing here? What should we do? I mean, we should go after her. What if she gets hurt? And can you imagine what Tabitha would do if she catches Rosalina here? Alright, I'm on my way. You rush over the hill and get your bearings, the sounds of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point toward a nearby mine. She didn't. Guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. Also, the Shaw mine, I believe, is the one that collapsed. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And they built the statue in main town about that. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. Have teens always been like this? I feel like I really missed out on my risk-taking years. Same here, Malice. Same here. I never did anything like this. Huh, yeah, I would never. Okay, maybe I've poked my head in there a few times. Well, let's get in there before someone gets hurt. Whoa, you sure you want to tag along, Neeks? Malice and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined spaces, I'm not about to let Rosalina get hurt in there. Even if it means I have to go underground. Stella and Kanika disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. I'm going to forego calling Tabitha. Yeah. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends into the mine. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expected. The air is thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat, as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be. And this one's real bad, you know, because of the child miners, or should I say, the minor miners. Stella, this might not be the time and place. Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but if there's one way to make sure you get haunted, it's cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. I'm on Kanika's boat on that one. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I can't believe you'd come down here on purpose. Yeah, it was part of my ghost hunting phase. Jesus, Stella, the things you do for your viewers. Did you find anything? I wish. If any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. But all I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Stella pauses as sound rushes overhead. Oh my god, what was that? The mine's gonna collapse and we're all gonna die here, aren't we? Stella sighs longingly. That's just how wind sounds down here. You sound so disappointed. It just brings back memories of my last foray into these depths. Every time I thought I'd finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife, for instance. Stella turns her flashlight up towards an alcove overhead. Those guys got me real good last time I was here alone. Oh my god, there are bats down here? I'm gonna get rabies, aren't I? I'm gonna get rabies and die in a mine collapse? Well, if you die in the mine collapse, then the rabies really aren't so bad. You holding up okay, Neeks? Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Kanika is stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock, echoing from deeper in the mine. Okay, what was that? That was... I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? We should hurry and find Rosalina. Yeah, agreed. The sooner we get out of this death trap, the better. Gosh, I wonder if those sounds are Tommyknockers. Okay, no, Tommyknockers are not real. They are not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me a panic attack? I'd love to spend some extra time poking around down here. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. The three of you are interrupted by a second, much less distant sound of a can being popped open. Okay, now that wasn't Tommyknockers. It came from this way. Follow me. You and Kanika follow Stella further into the mine. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageways give way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you with annoyance. Friggin' teens. Look at these teenagers doing teenage things, like enjoying Naruto and weed. What the hell are you all doing in here? What the hell are you doing in here? You creeps? Are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon? What are you, 5? I'm 15, you loser. Who even are you? That's Malice, Tabby's cousin. Rosalina, your dad is worried sick about you. And if you ask me, he was right to worry. Why the hell would you think hanging out in an old mine would be a good idea? Is the Maxwell place not dangerous enough? Because no one usually comes in here, duh. Everyone knows we hang out at the Maxwell place now, so we had to find a new hideout. Which you instantly found, so I guess we have to find an even more secluded place where we can just be ourselves. I can't believe your dad sent people to find you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyways? It's fall break. And we're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Oh, the difference. Well, you still look like a bunch of kids to me. Did you guys seriously sneak into an abandoned coal mine to drink canned margaritas? We're barely drinking. It's not a big deal. Well, they're barely drinking because they're barely legal to drink. Actually, they're not legal to drink. They're 13 and 15. Rosalina, you're 13, and I know the rest of you aren't much older. Whoa, y'all are way rowdier than I was at your age. How did you even get a hold of that much booze? The teens avoid eye contact. Miles tries to melt into the cavern wall. Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? It's her brother. That's how they got the booze. They just took it from the shop. Becca's right. Sounds to me like you're stalking, harassing, and all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone even comes in on Tuesdays, and Mom's there, so it's fine. Eyes dart uncomfortably around the cavern as Kanika tears into her brother. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. It is, in fact, incredibly irresponsible. Why do I always have to be the responsible one? Do you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you would have a chance to live your life, and this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he could see this, stealing booze from the family store to dick around in an abandoned mine? This got emotional real quick. Dad's dead, Kanika, but if he were here, he'd be disappointed he wound up being such a bossy jerk. Nothing ever happens in this town. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? Huh. Let's see. I don't want to remain silent. If these kids want to make bad decisions, no, don't let the kids have their fun. Can you at least do your underage drinking somewhere a little safer? Oh, and what are you, an expert on mine safety? They only abandoned this place because there wasn't enough coal left to bother digging anymore. My dad told me, and he's an actual foreman at the continuous mining facility, so he knows what he's talking about. Wait, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month, and he says this place is totally safe and we can hang out here anytime we want. Becca's dad's right, though. Check out how sturdy this place is. No, don't. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps the strut on the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? One of these days I'll find a real Tommy knocker. Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. Jumping up to hit stuff is extremely 8th grade. No offense, Rosalina. None taken, the other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill, and smart too. Quiet, all of you. I don't care where your dad works. Becca, this place isn't safe. Just because these old timber struts have stood this long doesn't mean they'll stand forever, especially since nobody's actually maintaining it. So, it's rotting, maybe? drying out? I don't know what happens to wood as it ages, do you? I'm not listening to what some sad 20-somethings have to say about where we're allowed to be. Hey, I'm not sad. Where did you get that idea? Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. Anyways, that is harsh. Anyways, Rosalina isn't going anywhere. She's better off here than at home. Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the library for the past couple weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for that. He's a good guy and he cares about you, Rosalina. And he would probably want you to leave this incredibly claustrophobic mine as soon as possible, just saying. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh. Wait, what? It's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, like, bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Back up. He says it's haunted? That is... Sounds like we have a clue. I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish you'd be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it. Like I'm still a little kid. You are still a little kid. There's nothing wrong with being a kid. She's 13. Teens aren't kids. That's just like a fact. And she's really mature and smart for her age. She's practically an adult. Alexis, aren't you 14? That's still a kid too. None of you even have bank accounts. You're all kids. Rosalina's not that mature anyways. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. That doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, you know? I rest my case. How do you know there isn't a ghost? Why are all the adults in this town such weirdos? There is no ghosts. There is no such thing as ghosts. Oscar's just lying. I never saw any ghost. I was there way more than he was. Yo, what if we break in and ghost bust the place anyways, just to be sure? Oh my god, Zane, you can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't, like, break into her own house. There's no ghosts that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust if it's actually real. And if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are we talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. Says Becca. Okay, we're getting off track here. Whether there's a ghost in Oscar's house is a question for another time, and we're not in immediate danger. And to ruin everyone's fun, the answer is probably no, there is not a ghost. Very disappointing, Kanika. Now I'm going to drag my shithead brother back home and suggest you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung, or gets crushed by rocks, or meets any one of many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella, didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommyknockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we've got to check it out. Stella? I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here for the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Are you kidding me? Tagging along with some olds is to get jump-scared by shadows and freak each other out? No thanks. I appreciate being referred to as olds. Good, because we're not doing it. Nobody's going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. We're all leaving. Please. before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. You hear something over the sound of Sela pleading with Kanika. Something like the shuffling of feet on stone and the whispering of mischievous teens. You turn to see Becca and Alexis gone, and Rosalina anxiously hovering in front of a small tunnel in the cavern wall. She freezes as you notice her. So let's save our game. Huh. Rosalina, what are you doing? I don't know, what am I doing? Wait, what? Rosalina, don't go in there. Becca and Alexis, stop trying to get us all killed. Sorry, guys, I'm gonna hang back. I knew you weren't cool enough to hang out with us. Rosalina. Wow, that was terrible line delivery. Come on, Alexis, we'll have more fun without her. Alright. Are you kidding me? Rosalina, what were you thinking? What were they thinking? I don't know, I'm so sorry. Wow, Kanika, maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off and I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. And then did nothing. Oh hey, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Yeah. Oh, no. That's a child-sized tunnel for a reason? Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. Her honest hips just cannot fit. Becca shouts back from the other end of the tunnel. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here 1,000,000 times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Stop treating us like kids. Also, sorry, Rosalina, I'll see you tomorrow. Whatever, come on, Alexis, I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think we can catch up with them if we just follow their voices. Do you want to take these three out while Mouse and I track them down, Neeks? Look, I know I've made a bit of a fuss about not liking this place, but I'm not about to leave you two alone down here. What if something bad happens and I'm not here for it? Or what if you run into something totally normal down here that you think is a ghost and I miss out on my chance to figure out what it actually is? If I don't escort you three knuckleheads out of here myself, can we trust you to actually leave and go home? Yeah, sure, I can never fit in that tunnel anyways. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. That is a much better line delivery. I think I was going for more of like a Shaggy. Not quite Shaggy, but definitely baked. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyway. And the service down here sucks. What about you, Rosalina? Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Maybe I could help you get Becca and Alexis to leave. That is not a bad point. I think your dad would kill me. That is also a good point. Okay, can I at least wait outside? Okay, sure, you can wait outside for us. Just be careful, alright? Alright. Miles, Zane, and Rosalina quietly head back towards the entrance. Alright, let's get this over with. Alright, let us save our game. I think this is where I'm gonna stop for the night. If anyone has any suggestions for someone to play next, leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.